Almost 3 out of 4 people participate in spring cleaning. But one of the most ignored spots is our closet.
Yep, we need help. Corrie Hartman from Closets by Design is here with us this morning to walk us through a spring cleaning.
We want it to look like that.
Yeah.
Somehow.
So pretty, color coordinated, everything. Corrie, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, we were chatting a little bit ago, and the first step is probably the step that nobody really looks forward to.
Sure. So I recommend you just get it all out. So put it on your bed, put a sheet down on the floor, get it all out so you can see everything. The first thing you're going to do is sort through. Make sure you throw out anything that's damaged or stained or has holes. You don't need that stuff. And then you can donate some things, right? Because we all have extras. Nobody needs 5 pairs of black pants.
Right, right.
And then you can start planning how you want to put it back in the closet. But before you do that, it's a good time to dust and vacuum and get all those dust bunnies out of there first.
So we really need to get in there, get under where all the clothes were hanging, into the
Yes.
corners, get the vacuum out. Have those baseboards ever been touched?
Oh, no, they haven't.
Never.
No.
Not since the day they were put in.
Corrie, what about pieces of clothing that you're like, oh, I have an attachment to this. This is when my daughter was this many years old. What do you say to people that are like, no, I can't throw this out or I can't give this away?
Sure. So for those things that maybe you don't wear except on occasion, maybe Christmas things. So I have a Christmas bin here. I just took a label maker and labeled it Christmas 2023. So I know when I last wore it, because it might not fit the next Christmas, but also especially for like children's clothing, you can sort it by size and put that on the bin. Or if you have nostalgic items, you can put them in a bin and maybe just set them off in a corner. They don't have to take up hanger and shelf space.
Okay, so we empty the closet, we clean the physical closet itself so we know when we put it back it's going to be clean.
Right.
Separating is a good thing, we're categorizing things, and to Sophia's point, it's hard to say goodbye to certain things.
Let go.
Is there a litmus test where you go, I know you love it, but sorry, or I know you love it, but okay, that's a good one, let's hang it up somewhere?
Yeah, so give yourself maybe 6 months or 12 months and say maybe I haven't worn this in a while or maybe it's on the bubble. So one thing you can do, especially if you don't have the space for totes, is a lot of our customers like to hang their clothes one direction, right? You can actually flip the hanger around and make it, a subtle but noticeable change that, hey, maybe this thing isn't something that I wear very often. Or you could even color code your hangers. And so maybe in 6 months' time, you go back in there and say, I really don't like that anymore, or it's time to go shopping for a new white blouse.
So I have found that when I do clean, and I have stuff that I haven't worn in months, and I know, but then I go back and I'm like, oh, this is new. I haven't worn this in 6 months. How do you navigate those thoughts? What's the process when you're dealing with that?
So again, it's kind of a gut check, but a nice thing is donating or maybe consignment if it's something that's a high-end item. But a lot of places in Houston actually come to your home and pick up donations, and so that is an option for you. I also have a one in, one out rule.
Okay.
What's that?
My closet does not look like this. It's actually pretty crammed.
Okay.
And so I don't let myself have additional hangers. If I'm going to buy something new, I have to select something to take out. That works for shoes too.
Yes.
Interesting.
That's true.
I feel like the closet ends up having more than just clothes in it. Boxes. Is there a limit where we should go, okay, maybe you put the shoes there, but some of them have to go in boxes, or for me, I have ties or belts. I mean, should it all just be crammed into the closet, or are there ways we can start organizing the accessories that go with the clothes?
That's a great point. So there are lots of accessories. There are items you can pick up that are maybe like jewelry organizers or shoe shelving. You can always add things to your closet, which is a great thing to do once everything's out of there, because maybe you say, I need a few more shelves for my handbags. But the idea is that it's functional. You want to be able to find things, and if you have so much stuff in there you can't find things, then maybe it's time to clean it out.
Time to declutter. What is your advice on keeping things in order, right? Because
not letting it get out of control?
Some people, not like me, will go in, right, and just try this on, toss it, and sometimes it's crazy to just, oh, I just did this. I don't want to have to hang us up again, or clean it again.
Sure.
What's your best advice?
Well, most of us only wear about 20% of our clothes, and so I would recommend taking those 20% and put them in the front or the easy access parts of your closet. The things you don't wear as often, maybe move them to the back. And that keeps it a little bit more tolerable.
Yes.
Okay.
And orderly.
The closet is one place that gets messy. I feel like it just gets messy very, very quickly. I think I asked you this. There's certain things we shouldn't put in the closet, or is it okay just to kind of jam everything in there?
Well, the closet's really for dressing, but you know, sometimes we don't have a lot of storage in our Houston homes, and so there are things that maybe are better in the garage, especially if it's maybe sports equipment. I know my son plays sports; he has lots of baseball things. So, Closets by Design actually has storage organization solutions for other parts of the home.
Okay.
So the garage is a great place to store decorations or things that you're worried about going bad in an attic. So I would put it close to where you use it. So if you're getting dressed in the morning, that's good stuff for the closet. If it doesn't go there, maybe the garage is a better option.
It's nice that you help with both. There's not just the organizing or the philosophy around it, but physically, where do we put things?
Sure.
Shelves, hangers, hooks, et cetera, et cetera. It's a lot to think about.
Corrie, where can folks learn more if they want to contact you guys?
Sure, you can reach us by phone at 1-800-BY-DESIGN or online at closetsbydesign.com or any of your favorite social media sites.
We don't have to feel bad that they don't look like every picture, right? It has to be neat for you, functional, easy to use. It doesn't have to look like a magazine,
No,
and
it
that's
doesn't.
okay.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for hanging out
Thank
with us
you.
today.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
Corrie.